Hello friends, in this video we will learn about the use of type function, okay, for getting a type of our variables. Okay, so we will see all of the types of variables of our primitive data types, and later we will also see the data structure types in Python. Okay, so let's start with a comment for getting types of primitive data types. Okay, so now what we will do, we will make a string with a variable name. Okay, and we will type python ninja. Okay, so we have a variable and it contains a string. Okay, and let's print it. So if I print name here, okay, save it. Okay, go to our console. Okay, doing ls. So we will see I've made a script here, type underscore use dot py, which is here into our VS Code also. Okay, so let's run it. Python type use dot py. Okay, perfect. It is printing our string here. Okay, now what we have to know, we want to know the type of this string. Okay, so we will use the type function for it. Okay, so we will simply print its type. Okay, type is a function which returns the type of the variable which we will pass into this function. Okay, so what we will do, we will copy the name and pass the name into it. So the type will print the type of name. Okay, so let's see if we run the script. Okay, then you can see a class which is str means string. Okay, so everything in python is an object. So we will also see what are objects and classes. We will make a class and then these classes will make lots of objects. Okay, in our next videos we will see about classes and its objects. Okay, so everything in python is object, and string is also an object, so it is returning class. Okay, so the class of this variable is str, which means string. Okay, so when you will see class str, then it means it is a string. Okay, so this is a string. Okay, and let's see other types. Okay, so if I comment it out. Okay, and this time we will use a number which is any number. Okay, we will print num. Okay, and what we will do, we will also also add another variable, and I will assign type into this variable. Okay, so what it will do, the type is getting a variable which is num. It is returning the type of the number. Okay, and it will be stored in num type. Okay, and if I print the num type. Okay, so what is happening here, when we will run our script, it is running from line number 1. Okay, assign the python ninja to name variable, then it will skip these lines, then it will come to here num, assign this number to num, then it will print the num. So first thing we will see in our console is printing the num, which will be this one. Okay, after that it is getting the type of num. Okay, which will be integer. Okay, and it will store this type of num into this variable. Okay, so we can also store the type of num into a variable. Okay, and then we are printing its type. So the same thing which we have done on the upper side, printing directly the type of a variable. We are storing the type of variable now in a variable, and then we are printing the variable. Okay, if I save it and then run the script. Okay, so you can see it is a class of integer. Okay, This is the integer. Okay, now move to the next part. If I comment all these things, okay, next thing is to get the type of float. Okay, so in this example I will show you directly the type of a float. So I will print the type. Okay, and now I will directly pass float instead of storing it into a variable. So I will do 6.8. okay, these all things are same, like storing a string into a variable and printing the type of name, then storing a number into a variable, then storing the type of the number into a variable, then printing the type. So I am doing all of the things in one line here. Okay, so you have to also understand these things, that we can how we can short the code. So I am printing the type of 6.8. okay, so let's see what is happening here. Okay, so you can see it is a class of float. Okay, so the class of this number is float. Okay, next we have data type of boolean. Okay, so if I type print type again, I will use short code of true. Okay, or this time we can keep it in a variable, so true, and we will type its print its type. So I will save it. Okay, run the script. So as you can see, class equals to bool. Okay, so if there is true or there is false, okay, both of the things are boolean field. Okay, so if it will be false, then again it will type bool. Okay, so true or false, both are boolean data type. Okay, so quickly we will explore the none type also. Okay, so if n equals to none, okay, and if we type of n and store it into m, okay, then we will print m. What is m? M is the type of n, and n is none. Okay, so let's run the script. Okay, as you can see, class is none type. Okay, so you have to keep in mind, and this will comes with exercises and time. With time you will understand the all of the types of the primitive data types. Okay, like integer, string, float, bool, and none type. Okay, we will also see dictionary types, list types, tuple, and other things in our next lectures, where we will understand about the data structures in Python. Okay, so for now that's it for this video, and if you want more videos about Python, then you can subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comment section if you have some special requirements. Thank you.